everybody. There's nothing weird about this at all. I can see it's like I'm trying to like watch the OnlyFans right now. There's one guy in the bottom. It's from, I don't know if you guys can see each other, but there's one guy from a bad angle. So you got to get that camera tilted. Yeah, do a complete, yeah, that's right. Do a complete 180 inversion right now. That's gonna help. That's definitely gonna help my performance. You're lucky I'm here. Well, you're lucky. You're so lucky I'm here right now. What I mean by that is that I arrived in Moncton. Are you guys all from Moncton or like all over the world? Okay. All Moncton. Hello, person in the top left. It might be top right on your screen. I don't know if it's mirror reversed. I'll figure that out eventually. I got lost for like 45 minutes, and my booking agent was trying to get me here. We're in like the industrial park area of Moncton where no one should ever be. Ever, unless you have some sort of a concrete like union job. Like there's no reason why a guy wearing this jacket needs to be here. So I got lost. I was like, anyway, you're lucky I'm facing the right direction right now. But Skeeter, I've never followed or trusted anyone named Skeeter in my entire life. That was a great set. He actually mentioned the city that I'm from. Well, city in quotes, but it's like kind of like a little village. Anyway, it's called Miramichi. I'm not sure if anyone's ever heard of it or driven through it. Yeah. Oh, someone in the top. Yeah, they're clapping. I can't hear your clap, but do that again, actually. Yeah, that's great. That's going to work. Yeah, that makes me feel better. You can stop the clapping now. It's a little bit distracting, actually. I'm staring directly at you right now. No, I appreciate that. From Miramichi. I'm from Miramichi. My sister, literally the other day, there's like two things wrong with being from Miramichi. My sister did like that genealogy 23andMe the other day, and we're looking at there. So it gives you like quite granular data to like analyze, right? So we're looking at this, and we're looking at people that we're related to that did the DNA test on this side, on our maternal side, and then on our paternal side. Mother, father, in case you didn't know what that means. That's the first time I've ever used my biology degree, by the way. Anyway, and we noticed that like Linda Stevens was on both sides. Our family tree, I swear to God, we're so inbred up there. You're lucky, I don't have one eye. And not like one eye, but like one eye in the middle of my face. Our family tree is literally just a fucking wreath. It was so bad. I was dating a girl in 2004, and we again realized that we were related on both sides. I don't want to, let's call her Sarah, because that's her actual goddamn name. So I have to like break up with Sarah on ICQ, because that was like the technology. She's like, ICQ, I still remember my number, 285901117. Top shelf girl. This is how I'm going to meet my future ex-girlfriend right now. I'm just going to do virtual shows with Hubcap, and I'm going to be like, yeah, well, most of them are guys, and there's a lot of couples here, so hopefully some of them get divorced, and the top one in the corner is kind of cute. So I have to break, so let's get back to this. So I'm dating my cousin, right? So if everyone remembers where we are in this horrible incest joke. So I'm dating my cousin Sarah, right? We dated for like 6 months, and it went a little far, to be honest with you. I'm not proud of it. But anyway, that's just what happens. So I have to break up with her on ICQ, and I actually broke up with like the wrong Sarah, and then I had to re-break up with the right Sarah, because everyone was listed in alphabetical order on ICQ. So it was a horrible, horrible display of technology in 2004. And I go out to the kitchen, and I'm upset about this because I kind of liked her. And I'm like, well, I was trying to like figure out like how closely we were related. We had the same birthmark and last name. But anyway, the birthmark was in the same spot. So anyway, I go out to the kitchen. And my dad is, I tell him this, and I'm upset about this. And he's like, he looks at me, he was literally just eating, he knew about this. He's like, yeah, I'm related to her through the Matchets, and your mother's related to her through the Silikers. And he was literally sitting there with a robe on, and it was open because he had lost the rope to the robe. He's like, the goddamn dog took her 6 months ago. I said, that's when I started dating Sarah. He's sitting there, I swear to God, he's sitting in the middle of the kitchen, just making, like eating squares. That's such a maritime thing to eat. What kind of squares were they? Doesn't matter. And my mother's like up, he's trying to like pretend that he's on the ketogenic diet. Like he normally pretends to be on it, and then my mother will make the squares and get mad at Dad for eating the squares. So anyway, he's eating this, so I'm dating my cousin, and my dad's eating a bunch of squares, and he's literally just, I swear to God, in Miramichi, he's making cigarettes with a credit card machine from 1981, right? He's like, cheaper to make them, cheaper to make them, cheaper to make them, cheaper to make them. The other really horrible part about being from Miramichi, like 15 years ago, we had a absolutely terrible unemployment rate. It was like 1 in 4, which is like, I don't know, 25% Miramichi math. Anyway, it was like some guy was like, whoop. It was like 25%, like 1 in 4 people were unemployed, didn't have a job. It was so bad that they had to change the welcome sign to the city on both ends of the city if you came in through Fredericton or you came in through the Moncton area. On the 11, it's like Google Maps right now. It's like, depending upon where you came in, the sign said the same thing. Idiot. Anyway, so you're coming in, it used to say, welcome to Miramichi. Giver, you're on the river. And they spelled your wrong. It was like the wrong your. It didn't have the apostrophe R-E. The French people didn't notice. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. I'm surrounded by French people right out west, so when you drove into the city, when you drove in like 15 years ago, all it said was, gone to Fort Mac. That's not it. It was that, then it was like brackets, 2 on, 4 off. And I was like, I don't know what that means. And I did that joke last year in St. John, New Brunswick, and there was a guy in the front row. He looked like Dale Earnhardt from NASCAR before he died. Well, he looked like the ghost of Dale Earnhardt is what I'm trying to say. He looked like a ghost of a former dead NASCAR driver. Anyway, he said, I said, I don't know what that means. And he looked up, I swear to God, he's like, it means you fly in, you fly out. Sounds like a real good gig out there. I used to not be a comedian, obviously. Everyone, you know, started somewhere. But I was like, I used to be a teacher. Is anyone a teacher? Or has anyone gone to school here? Does anybody know what a teacher is? Yeah. Has anyone educated here? I used to be a teacher. I used to be like a supply teacher. And I was teaching like shop class. But I didn't have like the credentials to supervise. I didn't have like my red seal, because I was wearing this shirt. So it's like no one with a red seal automotive degree wears this jacket. So all I was qualified to do was to take the grade 12 students in the classroom and watch Fast and the Furious 3 Tokyo Drift. So we're watching this, and a kid comes in. He was late all week. And literally that's all we do is watching a movie, watching Tokyo Drift. He comes in 60 minutes late for a 65-minute class. I said, Devin, I can't mark you tardy today. I gotta mark you absent. And he said, well, screw you, pecker lips. Swear to God, that's the insult that he came up with. I said, Devin, I literally have to write that on a behavior tracking form later today. I was like, can you come up, if you can come up with something a little bit more clever than pecker lips, you can stay and I won't mark you anything, because I don't want to put that out. So I'm down in the office, because he's like, well, screw you. So he leaves. I'm down in the office filling out a behavior tracking form, and I'm putting the word pecker lips, and this is the education level you get. My former English teacher was now my principal that I was working for, and I look at him dead in the face, and I was like, Sean, is pecker lips 1 word or 2 words? And I swear to God, he looked at me dead in the face, and he said, he just looked at me for like 30 seconds, and he was like, hyphenate that fucker. I'm Jimmy McKinley, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to get all your numbers. I don't know why. But anyway, thank you very much. Have a great night. Enjoy the show.